All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we are going to go to the Ecuagenera plant pop-up sale. So for those that don't know, Ecuagenera is like a large company that imports rare plants, and our buddy at Armstrong Aroids is hosting a pop-up sale. So I ordered a bunch of cool plants, but first I want to give you guys a little update on what we've done to the greenhouse since you last saw it. I'll turn off the misting system. When we walked into the greenhouse, it instantly fogged up the lens on the camera, so we had to redo that clip. But it is very humid in here today. It's cloudy outside, so it's like 91% humidity. But anyways, update on the greenhouse and what we've done. So we redid the boardwalk. Didn't redo the boardwalk, but if you guys remember, I did that like non-slip coating on it, and it did not work out very well. And I don't think it's because the product's bad or anything. I think it just... I'd already water sealed it, so probably didn't like penetrate the wood and seal very good. And it's probably just too wet in here. So it all peeled off and turned white and cloudy and looked ugly. So I sanded the whole thing down, took it all off, and then we just oiled it now. So this is how the boardwalk is going to look from now on. We'll just have to re-oil it every now and then. And then, yeah, what else? We got our plants over here that I bought are doing good. These are from Owen's Jungle in New York. He sent these to me. These are all doing good. And then on the tree we mounted here, remember we did that on the last video. If not, you guys can check out the last video right here. But we got all these little mini orchids. Like half of them had really cool flowers, but I got a serious slug problem in here and they love all the flowers. They don't seem to mess with the leaves too much, but they like all the flowers. So very annoying, but whatever, it is what it is. I'll deal with that when I get more plants. And then over here on the wall that we finished in the last video, we've started putting a couple plants. So right here I got, which remember guys, I suck at names, so I might butcher them, but Dahlia heterophylla. It's a little epiphytic fern. I'm gonna try to get it to just grow up right here. And then right here I got my first Markgravia, which is Markgravia sentinicii. And then over here I got some moss with a Microgramma reptans in it. So hopefully that takes off. And then over here, one of my very favorite plants from, this is from my buddy Josh. You guys can check out his Instagram. I will link it in the description. But this is Solanum eulinum. You can see the bottoms of these leaves are like bright purple, maybe. I don't know, you probably can't see very well. I'm doing a horrible job. But yeah, this is super cool and it'll grow big and bushy up this wall. So the greenhouse is coming together. It is really starting to get there. But today, like I said, we're going to the Ecuagenera plant pop-up and we are going to go buy a bunch of plants for it. Well, I already ordered a bunch and they bring them here and I'm going to go pick them up and then I might buy some other ones depending what they have there. So let's get out of here and go to the plant pop-up, see what it's all about. Okay, so we're here at Armstrong Aroids in Bountiful, Utah for the pop-up sale. And we're going to give you a little tour of his shop too. His shop is awesome. He like made the space he has work really well. So let's go inside. We already picked out our plants. We're going to try to stay out of people's way. It's kind of a small space, but let's go inside, check out his shop and see what we got. So this is the front of his shop. It is gorgeous. He always has lots of really cool plants, but we can come back here and we can see the more rare plants. This is the man himself.
Hey.
So thank you for thank you for having this event.
Yeah,
thank you for having us here.
We
So
appreciate it. It's
awesome opportunity to
Thanks
get some
for
cool
coming.
plants.
Hanging out with us and spending some time.
Yeah. So we're gonna go check out what plants we
Okay.
got.
Cool. Awesome. Enjoy, guys.
Okay, so this is the pop-up event. This is all the imported plants. So basically lots of really cool plants, good deals, but it's loud in here and we're in everybody's way. So we'll just get some shots and then I'll talk later. Okay. All right, we got our plants and we're gonna go home and get them all ready to go and check them out. So we'll show you more when we get there. All right, everybody, we got the plants and we got them all temporarily potted up. So I was planning on filming that, but things got kind of hectic. So we just wanted to hurry and get them in pots. And then we had to head to the reptile show. And yeah, I didn't get to film it. So we will go through all the plants we got here in just a second. But first, I want to show you something really cool. We got the reptile show. Should have filmed more, but I didn't really want to stress these guys out. But we got the first living inhabitant in the greenhouse besides fish. Not sure how well you can see him, but we got 3 Blackfoot orange terribilis dart frogs. So those are the dart frogs I've been planning on adding in here. I've been looking forward to it and kind of looking for some. I'm planning on doing a lot more. I'm probably going to do a group of like 12 or 14 in here. But for now, the 3 is a good start. Oh, the sun just came out. But yeah, the 3 should be an awesome start. But I will do an update on those guys later. I'm not going to mess with them or get in their face too much and film them right now because they're kind of stressed. So I want to let them be. But we can go over the plants. So most of them are looking pretty good. A couple of them are looking rough. But overall, I'm very happy with it. So let me set us up on the tripod and we'll go over them. All right, let's get to it. Back to the plants. So you guys know the deal. I'm horrible with plant names. So I'm probably going to butcher most of them. I'm probably not even going to try for a lot of them. I'll just put it up here on the screen somewhere, here or here, something like that, of what the name is so you guys can see for yourselves. But start right here. Most of you plant people will know what this one is. But this is a Philodendron Spiritus Sancti. So this one's super cool. It grows big, like sword, kind of spear-shaped leaves. So I'll probably plant this epiphytically up high somewhere and let it grow big old leaves that hang down. Be a super cool plant once it gets mature. That's probably the more like high dollar one that I got. And then a bunch of other ones. But this one, Philodendron pulchrum. This one's super cool. This is one that mostly grows epiphytically in the wild as far as I know. But, and I will probably also grow epiphytically, but it'll grow big stems like this with big old round leaves that come off, kind of sticking off the side of a tree or something. Should look super awesome and jungly in here. This one, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this one. I'll just put it on the screen. But this one looks pretty sad. See, the leaves are not doing good, but all the new growth and the main stem and stuff seems perfectly fine. So I suspect the leaves are probably all going to die off. And then the new growth will probably be perfectly healthy. So just so you guys know, this is kind of the expectation with imported plants. If you import plants, especially just for your house and stuff, they're probably not going to do good. But luckily I have a tropical greenhouse that helps a lot. But they come in a little bit rough. You know, you're not going to have 100% success rate. You're going to have some mortality. It just is what it is. But you get a super good deal. So just so everybody else knows, I probably spent about $400 or $500 on plants here. And I probably got a couple $1,000s worth of plants if I would have bought already acclimated local plants. So if anything, it would have been more than that. So yeah, imported plants, not always going to do great. And usually when you get imported plants, you wash them real good. They come shipped bare root. And then you want to just put them in a cup of water or something. But what I'm doing is I just put them into Sea Chem Stratum. It's like an aquatic soil. It's like an aquatic soil for aquariums, but it's really good at acclimating plants. So I will leave them in here for a couple days. Some of them will stay in here for a while. Some of them I'm going to start planting in a couple days. Just depends how they're doing. But got them in these little cups, get them acclimating, and then we'll go from there. Okay, anyways, next up, this Biophytum succupi. I've never seen a big purple biophytum like this. This thing is awesome. I grow little tiny biophytums like the sensitivums in my vivariums, and I love them. This one's kind of sad looking, but I'm sure it's going to recover and do great. Super cool plant. Next up, this is one of my favorites. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this, but this is one of my favorite ones that I ended up getting. Yeah, out of Anthurium cuticuense, something like that. I don't know. But this one's super cool. The leaves eventually grow 3 fingers like this. But yeah, gonna be awesome in the greenhouse. And let's just keep working our way over. Philodendron patriciae. Philodendron patriciae. So most of you plant people probably know what this is. This is a super pretty plant. But yeah, it grows these big, long leaves, and they'll get huge eventually. So definitely a cool plant. And then I got a couple ferns, which I'm very happy about. These are both Elaphoglossums. This one is Elaphoglossum metallicum. It's got these really dark, metallic looking leaves. Might not be able to tell right now. And then this one, what is this one? Elaphoglossum apodum. But these are cool ferns, and I will probably grow them epiphytically. I might put these over on the rock wall somewhere in the moss. I haven't decided yet, but these ones I'm probably going to get planted pretty soon. Okay, then this one, Anthurium rubioanum. This one's super cool. Grows these big old long textured leaves. Going to be an awesome plant. I'm going to say that about every plant, just so you know. I think every plant's an awesome plant, so I don't know why I keep saying that. But this is something you wouldn't typically see growing in like a house. It's a house plant, but it's going to be super cool in here. This is Philodendron insigne, and it's the purple variety. So you see the back of the leaves are very purple. But it grows these big old leaves. These are the ones you see, if you watch like nature documentaries, you see them growing up on the sides of trees with big old leaves sprawled out. They look like a big fern or something kind of. But yeah, so I definitely got to pick a cool spot for this to grow it epiphytically. But this is one of the ones I was very excited about. And then this Anthurium campii. This one came in huge. This is way bigger than I expected. But it's kind of sad. It's actually starting to perk up. Yesterday it was looking real sad when we first got it over here. But it grows these big old leaves, and this will probably grow in the ground. Kind of just like a big sprawled out bush thing. So this is going to be one of the non-epiphytic plants that I grow. I think these can grow epiphytically, but I'm going to grow it in the ground as a big old bush. But yeah, you can imagine once it gets mature, these big, huge leaves are going to be super cool. And then this one, well, you plant people know what this is, Anthurium regal. Super pretty. This one wasn't even part of my order. I just ended up picking it up while I was there. So, pretty happy about this. But yeah, just to give you an idea that these pop-ups, what kind of deals you can get. I got this for, I think, $40 or $50. You can see how big this is. This is a huge regal. So locally, as an already acclimated plant, this would have been much more expensive than $50. This probably cost 25, 30% of what it would have. But you're taking the risk of an imported plant, so. And then this is another one that I bought. Wasn't on my order. I don't know how to pronounce this. Anthurium rugulosum. I don't know. This thing is sick, though. I saw this at the show and could not turn it down. So it's got, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, it's got these super textured leaves. So this thing's going to be super awesome. Probably going to grow this. I don't know yet. I'll worry about planting and stuff later because I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do now, and then I'm going to change my plan anyways. And then we got a couple others. Let me go grab them real quick. Okay, so I got these. These aren't even from the pop-up sale. These are just from Armstrong Aroids. But this is a Tillandsia. I forgot the species name, but basically Spanish moss. So you see this stuff hanging from the trees everywhere. Looks super cool and jungly. You see it in the swamps and stuff too. But I got some pieces of this. So I'm going to hang them up on the tree. And then once I get my false tree built, we will plant them there. But that is it for the Ecuagenera pop-up. But I got some other plants at the reptile show that I'll show you real quick. Nothing too crazy, but I got this Begonia amphioxus. If I can get it to focus. It's got these awesome pink spots. Super cool vivarium plant, but I'm going to grow it here in the greenhouse. And then I got this. I should mention too, these are from Marissa at Hello Foliage. So she is also a local plant. shop here in Utah, and she has a bunch of really cool plants. She vended the reptile show and brought some really cool vivarium plants, like this one, this Ardesia pink line. I never even knew about this before, but it's tiny, so we'll see if we can get it to show up on camera. But it's super, super pink, super pretty. And then this one, this Anthurium Clydemoides. I'm so bad with the names, but this one don't look that cool yet, but I've seen people grow these in vivariums. It's like a mini Anthurium that grows these really textured, cool leaves. So I don't even know if I'm going to put this one in the greenhouse. I might take this one home for my vivariums. But overall, super awesome plant haul for one weekend. I'm super happy about it. So thank you to Tour Armstrong Aroids for hosting the event. Thank you to Marissa for getting me these plants. And yeah, now we just got to get them acclimating and then start planting them. So greenhouse is going to get awesome really quick. Wait, I forgot about a couple. I impulse bought some orchids there too. So this one is don't know, can't pronounce it. But this one's a bulbophyllum. And then this one looks a little rough, but it's super cool. It's one of these little orchids that hangs down and it grows super cool flowers. So awesome little impulse buys. But yeah, that is going to be pretty much it for this video. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned to see us get a bunch of these plants in the ground. The greenhouse is really coming to life. We still got to finish hardscaping, but we're like actually getting plants in the ground. We have fish in here. We got some living animals in here. So yeah, I'm excited. Got a lot of work to do, but it's very exciting work. So stay tuned to get an update on the frogs. And when we get more frogs, we're also going to put our gliding tree frogs in here very soon and our red-eye tree frogs. So subscribe to the channel. You guys know the deal. Check out the videos.